Kurth, you're charged with driving suspended. Second offense. And how'd you get here?
I ride.
Let's make sure he didn't drive here. Well, they said you drove here.
I got on the back seat.
You
They got
dumb
me off
dumb.
up front.
You keep hitting yourself in the head with a hammer because it feels so good when you stop. Well, you want to tell me the truth? You want to go to jail?
Here we are again with Judge Middleton and some dum-dum who drove to court on a suspended license. Except apparently this guy went to great lengths to disguise his appearance by crawling to his own back seat and then getting out of that door. At least, that's what it sounds like. He fessed up once he knew they saw it on video.
What a dumbass.
This one is quick, but make sure you stay till the end because Judge Middleton shows us his gavel. I've never seen or heard of it before, and I assumed he didn't have one. Let me know in the comments if you have. Let's roll, nerds.
Michael Todd Kurth. Mr. Kurth, you're charged with driving suspended. Second offense. Similar to the other one. You got a no ops in 2024 and you have $265 that you owe. Then you got a no valid ops, another one in possession, and you owe $475. That must have been Judge Pattison. And now you got this one from February of 25, alleging that you were driving with a suspended license. Let's see when and where this was. You keep hitting yourself in the head with a hammer because it feels so good when you stop. North Main and Michigan Avenue in Three Rivers, right at the main 4 at 5:28 a.m. That sounds like going to work kind of stuff.
Yep.
Anyway, driving suspended second is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Carries 2 points on your license. It requires that your license be suspended. They cut you a break on 2 cases from 2024, and you haven't yet paid those fines.
I've been paying on them every chance I get it.
Yeah, it looks like there's a time payment thing here. I don't know when you made your last payment.
Mhm.
Anyway, fines don't seem to work, so you could go to jail for this. And that may be enough to make you stop driving. How'd you get here?
I ride.
All right.
I got a call when they're leaving. They'll pick me up.
Who's that?
A friend of mine just dropped me off.
They're outside?
No, they
All
got to
right,
come
well,
back and
let's
get
make
me.
sure he didn't drive here. My recommendation, Mr. Kurth, is that we get a lawyer to help you with this.
I've been trying to get my license. I wasn't even driving at the time. I was going to jump out of the car because the police were behind us. They took off running, so I took the car and go.
Oh, well, don't tell me any more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't help.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong case. 339. Are you working somewhere?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Bristol.
Well, you got better things to do than give me all your money, but this don't help. You owe $740 of unpaid fines. What? You
They dropped
dumb
me off
dumb.
up front.
What?
They dropped me off up front in the car right here. They said they were leaving.
Well, they said you drove here.
I got on the back seat.
We'll take a look at the video. You want to tell me the truth? You want to go to jail right
I don't want
now?
to go to jail.
What?
I go.
You dope.
I didn't have no way to
Gee
get here.
whiz.
I had no way to get here.
All right, don't say more about it.
I'll just call somebody, pick it up, come get me.
Yeah, jail is in your future, Mr. Kurth.
I'm not trying to, but I had to be
Yeah, don't even say any more about it. Like I said,
Yeah.
you and I have known each other a long
there.
time. Makes me feel bad that you lied to me. twice. Dig the hole a little deeper.
I'm not licensing about the other thing. I apologize.
See when you last made a payment on one of those.
19th.
Very good. All right, so you were making some payments. Your license isn't suspended, it is revoked.
Mhm.
Failed to display a valid license, 2024, drove while license. The other one, 2024. Then it goes way back to 2008. And back when you and I were dealing with each other, you got some drinking, driving stuff when you were just young.
I quit drinking.
You had 4 of them in short order.
Yep.
How long has it been? How long have you been sober?
Since 2008.
Well,
I quit drinking after that.
good for you, but it doesn't help when you keep driving.
I know.
And then you keep driving anyway. You're gonna drive to work tomorrow. You're gonna drive to Walmart for
No,
groceries. You're gonna drive to,
I had a ride, but then they got fired and I hadn't really do anything. I didn't do my job. Supposed to be there now.
all right, a couple things. You did make your payment in March. The prosecutor had cut you a break on those other charges because it'd been so long. Now you got 3 in short order. You drove to court, lied about it. We could wipe out the fines with just a jail sentence. Maybe 30 days or something. I could wipe out your fine. I'm sure you'd rather pay the fine than do the jail, but you ain't helping your cause by continuing to drive. An appoint an attorney. Set attorney pretrial for May 2nd. That day starting to fill up at 8:30. May it be warm by then. Stop driving, but keep making your payments.
Hello.
Yeah, that baggage is real old. The problem is, and I don't have any control over this, even though it was 20 years ago, the driver license appeal division still needs you to get a camel through the eye of a needle to get your license back. You gotta jump through a lot of hoops. They don't say, well, I waited 20 years and I haven't had a drink since 2008. If you were drinking the way you were then, you'd be dead by now.
Yeah.
So you got your life together, but you got this millstone around your neck of a suspended license, and you ain't making it any better by continuing to drive. All right. You go out to the counter and get a lawyer, and you call somebody to come get you, unless you'd like to get arrested for driving suspended on your way home, have your car impounded. All right, you go with a court officer. I'll see you on May 2nd. All right, I saw a video recently of a judge in another jurisdiction here in Michigan that was banging her gavel. I have a gavel that was given to me as a gift when I took the bench, and I've never once used it for its intended purpose. Probably would break. I never felt the need to pound on something to get people's attention. Anyway, I do have one. It's quite nice. Has the date I took office in it. I think it was a gift from my old staff at the prosecutor's office. Anyway, I do have one. I just don't feel the need to lord over people with a hammer.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content, please like and subscribe. It helps new channels like this one gain exposure. There is a lot more good court to come, so if you like what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell me, and let me know what you'd like to see and how I can improve. Thanks.